Scene 4. A street. Enter Romeo, Mercutio, Vivaldo with 5 or 6 other maskers and torchbearers. Romeo. What shall this speech be spoke for our excuse, or shall we on without apology? Then the date is out of such prology. We'll have no Cupid hoodwinked with a scarf, bearing a tartared windowed bow of laugh, scarring the ladies like a crow creeper. No, nor no, without book prologue. Faintly spoke after the prompter for our entrance, but let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them a measure, and be gone. Romeo. Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling being, but heavy. I will bear the light. Mir. Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance. Rome. Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground, I cannot move. Mer. You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound. Rome. I am too sore and pierced with his shaft to soar with his light feathers, and so bound I cannot bound a pinch above dull woe under love's heavy burthes, so burthes do I sink. Mir. And to sink in it should you birth love, too great opposition for a tender thing. Rom. Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too ferocious, and it pricks like a thorn. Mir. If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my besiege in, a visor for a visor. What care I? What curious eye doth quote deformities? Here are the beetle brows shall blush for me. Then come knock and enter, and no sooner in but every man betake him to his legs. Rom. A torch for me, let wanton's light of heart tickle the senseless rushes with their heels, for I am proverbed with a Grandshire phrase. I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was nearer so fair, and I am done. Mir. Tut. Done's the mouse. The constable's own word. If thou art done, we'll draw thee from the mere of this sure reverence love, wherein thou stickest up to the ears. Come, we burn daylight hope. Rom. Nay, that's not so. Mir. I mean, sir, in delay we waste our lights in vain, like lamps by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times in that air once in our 5 wits. Rom. And we mean well in going to his mass, but 'tis no wit to go near. Why? Why, may one ask? I dreamt a dream tonight. Mir. And so did I. Rom. Well, what was yours? Mir. That dreamers often lie. Rom. In bed asleep while they do dream things true. Mir. Oh, then I see Queen Mad hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone. On the forefinger of the alderman, drawn with a team of little automamies, athwart men's noses as they lie asleep, a wagon spokes made of long spinder's legs, the cover of the wings of a grasshopper, her traces of the smallest spider's web, her collars of the moonshine's watery beams, her whip of a cricket's bone and lash of film, her wagoner a small grey goat gnat, not half so big as a round little woman pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut made by the joiner squirrel or old grud. Time out, O mind the fairy's coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and they dream of love, O coroners' knees, that dream on courtesies straight, lawyers' fingers, who straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips, who straight on kisses dream, which often the angry mad of with blister plagues, because their breaths of sweet meats tainted are. Sometimes she gallops o'er a quarter's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out a suit, and sometimes comes she with the tithe pigtails, tickling a parson's nose as a lies asleep. Then dreams he of another befriend. Sometimes he driveth o'er and soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foraging throats, of breeches, ambuscudos, Spanish blades, of healths 5 fathoms deep, and then anon drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened swears a prayer or two and sleeps again. This is that very mad that plates the manes of horses in the night and breaks the elf locks. In foul sluttish hairs, which once untangled much misfortune bodes, This is the hag, which, when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she, Rom. Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkest of nothing. True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but a vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconstant with the wind, who woos even now the frozen bosom of the Nore, and being angered puffs away the bench, turning his face to the dew-dropping south. Then this wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late. Rom. I fear too early, for my mind misgrieves. Some conscience yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful date with this night's reveals, and expire the term of a despised life closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sail on, lusty gentlemen. Then strike drum!